Welcome to the Scout National Showcase from June 12th, 2013 in Dallas, Texas at Northwood University. Game number 3 in the morning session from Dallas will feature the yellow team and the white team. For the white team, Paige Leslie will be in the circle, Denise Stewart will catch her, Casey Waterman, Kate Christian, Abigail LeJong, and Ashley Ariano from first to third on the infield, Ashley Tucker, Lillian Garza, and Becca Chance, your starting outfielders from left to right. Paige Leslie, who made a couple of really nice plays at shortstop in her first game, will take the circle. She'll pitch the first, second, and the 6th inning in game number 3 here. Wilhelm Asimakopoulos and Liz DeShields will be the first 3 hitters for the yellow team. This will be the final game of the morning session. Our red, green, and teal teams will come through for the afternoon session. Wilhelm to lead it off, outfielder. Right-handed hitter, left-handed thrower. First pitch on the way to Wilhelm. Swing and a miss. Denise Stewart behind the plate out of Junction, Texas. Made a couple of really nice plays at third base in her first game. 1-0 pitch misses downstairs, and the count runs even at 1 ball and a strike. Stewart sets high at the plate. Ground ball off the fist. Casey Waterman picks it up, steps on the bag, and there's 1 out here in the top of the first. Paige Leslie able to effectively run the ball in on the hands of Kaylee Wilhelm in 2 of the 3 pitches that she saw. Waterman pitched 2 innings in her first game. She'll come on to pitch the 5th inning later today. Taylor Asimakopoulos, the hitter out of Virginia. She'll take a pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. In Paige Leslie's Scout Regional in Flower Mound, Texas back in March, she was in the strike zone consistently. Stewart not able to come up with that ball on the block. Count even at 1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Misses high. And Asimakopoulos on top here. 2 balls and a strike to Paige Leslie. Two-one pitch grounded at the shortstop. LeJong tries to backhand the ball in front of her, and she'll bobble it. And Asimakopoulos is aboard with 1 out in the top of the first. That'll go as an air charge to the shortstop. Liz DeShields the hitter. DeShields primarily playing shortstop today, also a very good catcher. Asimakopoulos slides in ahead of the tag at second base. LeJong not able to hold on to that one. DeShields ahead in the count. Looked like that pitch had a possibility of being called a strike if Stewart was able to hold on to it behind the plate. Stewart sets inside, backs DeShields off the plate. Ball gets away from her. And DeShields up, 3 balls and no strikes. A very dangerous count to be in to Liz DeShields. DeShields homered at her Scout Regional in Conway, Arkansas. And she'll draw a walk, but that'll just reset the count to 2 balls and a strike. Anytime a hitter walks in a Scout National Showcase, the count resets to 2 balls and 1 strike. No bunting allowed. Runners may not steal home plate under any circumstance. The 2-1 pitch misses high and inside. The Shield still on top, 3 balls and a strike here. Asimacopoulos, the runner at second. She reached on an infield error. 3-1 pitch on the way. Ball's lifted to the right side. Waterman goes back. Christian closes on it. Ball hits off the heel of her glove right on the baseline. And the Shield will reach on an error. Asimacopoulos not able to advance on the play, as she did the right thing at second base and was a few steps off the bag. I believe she thought that was a foul ball. Pammy White will step in, a catcher out of Virginia. She'll take the first pitch for strike 1. Very uncharacteristic play at second base by Kate Christian. Normally extremely sure-handed. Usually when we see players of that caliber make that sort of mistake in a game, it's typically communication between the second baseman and the first baseman. Not knowing each other, not knowing where the other one's going to be during that particular play. Foul tip, Stewart holds on to it. Umpires at the Dallas National Showcase provided by the Dallas ASA. Phil Tripp put together another good group. Ground ball to short. LeJong has it on the third base. Ariano does not have time to make the throw to first base. And LeJong able to shoot down Asimacopoulos, advancing to third base for the second out. That'll go as a fielder's choice, 6-5 for Pammy White. Kendra Ray will step in as the hitter. First pitch lined over the dugout on the third base side. That'll roll into the trees and may be gone forever. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Misses high. DeShields the runner at second. Pammy White the runner at first base. Ball's fouled off the screen, and there's 2 strikes on Kendra Ray. One and 2 the count. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Nice pickup by Denise Stewart behind the plate. Two pitch listed in the shallow left field. LeJong goes back. Garza calls her off. Slides, can't get it. No throw at the plate as DeShield is able to score the first run of the ball game. And again, with players not used to each other, sometimes you see some of the miscommunication there. Garza calling off LeJong, who was set up underneath the ball. There may be just enough wind coming across the field that that ball was knocked down a little bit more than Garza thought it would be. Morgan Laredo will be the hitter. Pammy White advances to second base. Kendra Ray the runner at first. Ball gets away from Stewart to throw to third base in time, and that'll end the inning. The yellow team does jump ahead 1-0 on the Kendra Ray RBI single We'll head to the bottom half of the first inning with the white team coming to bat. Maddie Kendall will be in the circle for the yellow team here in the bottom of the first inning. The yellow team takes a 1-0 lead. Pammy White will catch Kendall. Emily Reed, Jordan Rogers, Liz DeShields, and Chelsea Armandaris from first to third. Kendra Ray, Adriana De La Cruz, and Carly Duran from left to right in the outfield. Lillian Garza will lead it off for the white team. Garza made the start in left field for the white team here in game number 3. Maddie Kendall, the recipient of a 1-0 lead. First pitch fouled over to third base dugout. Always nice to take the circle in your first pitch with a 1-0 lead. Very easy to change the mindset of a pitcher to be very aggressive and attack hitters right away. 0-1 pitch, lifted into left field. That ball will fall. It will get past Kendra Ray as that ball took a hop towards the third base line. And that'll have to go as a double, as Kendra Ray pulled up on that ball that just took a bad hop towards the left field line and shot away from her. So Lillian Garza in scoring position for the white team after only 2 pitches. Rebecca Chance to hit her. First pitch in the dirt. Nice block by Pammy White behind the plate. White out of Virginia. Makes her way to Dallas from the Scout Regional in Blacksburg, Virginia at Virginia Tech. Swing and a miss. White able to get to the ball quickly.
Here we go, kid. Let's go, 12.
Keep Garza at second base.
Here we go, kid. Let's go.
Again, Pammy White showing quickness behind the plate with another good block. This will be White's first time catching Maddie Kendall. Swing and a miss on the drop. Counts even, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Here we go, 12. Let's go, babe. All you, kid. Here we go to work. Let's go.
2-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And Kendall gets a chance to chase the drop ball again. There's 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Nice call from Pammy White going back to that pitch.
Hey, 1 down.
Kate Christian will step in. 2014 second baseman out of the Houston area. Christian advances to this national showcase from the underclass showcase in Houston. Pammy White again with an outstanding block behind the plate. And even more impressive because she's never caught Kendall before, except in the bullpen. Change up gets past. Garza will advance to third base without a throw. And Garza is 60 feet away from tying this game here in the bottom of the first. Armendariz and Reed the corners about a step and a half in front of the bag at first and third. Reed at first, Armendariz at third. Christian lifts that ball in the left field. Kingeray has it. Garza tags to third base. The throw, not in time. And the game's tied at 1 apiece here in the bottom of the first on the sacrifice fly from Kate Christian. That scores Lillian Garza, who led off the bottom of the first with a leadoff double. Ashley Ariano will be the hitter. One another count to Ariano. That ball's driven to short. Liz DeShields has it. And that'll end the inning. The white team able to tie it up on the Kate Christian sacrifice fly. And after one complete, we're all knotted up at 1 apiece. Paige Leslie back on for her second inning of work here in game number 3. Leslie gave up an unearned run in the top of the first on the Kendra Ray RBI single. Morgan Laredo will lead things off. She was batting when Pammy White was thrown out trying to advance to third on a pass ball. Laredo, a 2014 second baseman out of the Austin, Texas area. First pitch is grounded to the left side. That'll get through Lejeong and Keegan on the left side of the infield. And Laredo's aboard with an infield with the leadoff single. Josie Keegan able to get the tip of her glove on that one. Jordan Rogers the hitter. Laredo the runner at first base after leadoff single through the 5-6 hole. She'll take the first pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Took out the first base, not in time. One pitch, short hop to shortstop. Lejeong, ball in the dirt. Waterman can't scoop it up. Laredo will slide ahead of the tag at third base, and there are runners at the corners with nobody out here in the top of the second. That'll go as a throwing error on the shortstop. That allows Rogers to reach first base and Laredo to advance to third base. Adriana De La Cruz, the hitter. Outfielder out of Central Texas. First pitch. Misses low. Rogers safely in at second base. Laredo will have to come back to third base. Rogers will move back to second base. Laredo will go back to third base. As our umpires get things sorted back out here. Runners are not allowed to steal home. We leave that rule in place so that we can see defense make plays with a runner at third base, and hitters have an opportunity to drive in a run from third base rather than score on a pass ball or a first and third play. A 1-0 pitch, and De La Cruz swings through it, evens the count at 1-1. Ground ball back to Leslie. She'll pitch that ball to the plate. No call's been made yet. And Stewart on a heads-up play tags Laredo to record the out.
We got two big on one.
Good call.
And a little confusion on the infield here. The infielders have it as 2 outs. There's actually only 1 out in the inning. Maddie Kendall, the hitter. Ground ball up the middle. Kate Christian cuts it off in time. That's only the second out, but it believes that the umpires may have the outs wrong here as they're clearing the field off with only 2 outs, but the run will count. We'll head to the bottom of the second as the yellow team's able to take a 2-1 lead here at the Scout National Showcase. Maddie Kendall back in the circle for the yellow team from the Scout National Showcase. We're in game number 3, the final game of session 1, the morning session from Northwood University in Dallas, Texas, from June 12th, 2013. Abigail Lejeune to lead things off for the white team. For the white team, Lillian Garza scored in the first inning after a leadoff double. Stole third base and scored on a Kate Christian sac fly into left field. Pammy White behind the plate, first pitch on the way. That ball's popped out of play directly behind home plate. Oh, 1 pitch. And this is a little low and inside. As we saw in the warm-up pitches in between innings, it looked like Maddie Kendall was working on the changeup a little bit. We'll see if she goes to that during this pitch. And of course she does, right on cue. 1-2 the count to Lejean to lead it off in the bottom of the second. And Kendall able to get the curveball over for strike 3. Always something important for hitters to watch on deck or while they're in the hole or even in the dugout. Just taking a look at what the pitcher's actually working on in between innings. Sometimes that gives you an indication of where they're likely to miss or what pitch they're able to go to. Ashley Tucker, the hitter.
Here we go, kids, let's go. Okay, right here, 12.
Kendall having success down in the strike zone right now.
Hell, you 12, let's go, babe. Here we go, we got one, we got one.
Tucker shows slap, swing and a miss. Tucker does have the ability to swing away as well from the left side.
Nice pitch, right, 12, right. There you go, babe, let's go. Hell, you gotta work up there, kid. Here we go, babe.
Screwball runs wide of the plate. When Tucker goes with the swing, she does not split the hands like she does on the slap. Count runs full. Payoff pitch on the way. That ball's driven into left center field. Wilhelm to her right. She's got it on the run in the left center field gap. Kaylee Wilhelm makes an outstanding play. Tucker was certain that was about to go for extra bases, but Wilhelm had other ideas.
Oh, you got two. You got two,
Wilhelm takes a look at where the wall was because she got dangerously close to it during that play. Casey Waterman will be the hitter. Waterman's first at bat of the day. That ball's lifted out to second base. Laredo going back into shallow center field. She's got it. And that'll end the inning. After 2 complete, the yellow team still on top 2-1 from Game 3 of the Scout National Showcase.
Oh, right.
We head to the top of the third from game number 3. Becca Chance will see her first action in the circle of game number 3. Chance was the starting pitcher for the white team in their first game this morning. Due up for the yellow team will be Chelsea Armendariz, Emily Reed, and Carly Duran. Josie Keegan will take over the catching duties for Denise Stewart. Denise Stewart moves over to third base. Keegan behind the plate. They just switch positions for the third inning. And Chelsea Armendariz will be the leadoff hitter for the yellow team. Corner infielder out of Central Texas. First pitch on the way. The ball's lifted over second base. Garza can't handle it in right field, and Armendariz is in the first base without a throw. Looked like Garza was charging that ball very hard to try to make a throw to first base. No damage done, though, from Garza being aggressive. That's what she's here to do. We tell players the only mistake you can make during a Scout National Showcase is not being aggressive. Emily Reed, the hitter, out of Flower Mound, Texas. First baseman. She takes a pitch on the outside corner for strike 1 from Becca Chance. Reed coming out of her hometown regional showcase in Flower Mound back on March 30th. 0-1 pitch is fouled out of play to the right side. It'll reach the trees. Hopefully not a windshield. Oh, and 2 the count to Emily Reed. Pickoff attempt to first base. Ariano not able to hold on to the ball. Armendariz is able to get back in. 2 players out of the same travel program right now. One and 2 the count to Emily Reed. Keegan sets up inside. Again, the pickoff to first base, not in time. Armendariz is responsible for the dust storm now occurring at first base. 2 and 2 the count. Strike 3 on the outside corner.
Good job, Becca. Good job right there.
And Becca Chance looking a lot more comfortable here in game number 3. Carly Duran, the hitter. First pitch swinging off the glove of Chance. Paige Leslie comes in. She'll not have a play at first base. A throw into second base, not in time to get Chelsea Armendariz after she rounds second base. And there's runners at first and second for Kaylee Wilhelm, who made an outstanding catch in the bottom half of the second inning to take extra bases away from Ashley Tucker. First pitch on the way. This is high and outside. And the hit from Carly Duran as a shortstop. Paige Leslie may have wished that ball just wasn't touched. She may have had a pretty clean play on a do-it-yourself double play ball up the middle. Chance looks like she has the nerves out this game. Really attacking the strike zone like we're used to. Rise ball's getting up a little early on her. Looks like she's just got to stay underneath that rise ball just a touch longer. And that's been her bread and butter so far, going to the curveball up and away. She's getting the call, so why not continue to go to it? And a good job by Josie Keegan to keep calling that pitch. She sets high and outside again, swing and a miss. And Chance retires Wilhelm for the second strikeout of the inning and the second out of the inning. It'll be up to Taylor Asimakopoulos to keep the inning going for the yellow team. Runners at first and second. Armendariz and Carly Duran with singles. Armendariz hits a line drive in the right field. Carly Duran has an infield single to show. Swing and a miss on the curveball. And Becca Chance showing the pitch that led her team pretty deep into the state playoffs in Texas this year. Ground ball to short. Paige Leslie tags Chelsea Armendariz, and that'll finish the top half of the third inning. After 2.5 in the books, yellow team still on top 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the third. Taylor Asimakopoulos in the circle for the yellow team as we start the bottom half of the third inning. Semikopoulos in her first game, which was game number 2 of the morning session, pitched a couple of really solid innings. Was very impressive being able to move positions and play some shortstop, play some other positions. Just an overall athlete. Semikopoulos out of Virginia, the Roanoke area. Paige Leslie will lead it off for the white team. Leslie actually fielded the Semikopoulos ground ball in the top half of the third inning to end the inning. Leslie, Keegan, and Stewart due up for the white team here in the bottom of the third inning. Ball's popped out of play. Kendra Ray behind the plate. She'll handle Taylor Semikopoulos here this inning. One of the interesting things that we like to see out of these events is the different catcher-pitcher combinations. Ground ball to third. Maddie Kimball has it on to Emily Reed at first base. Plenty of time, and there's one out. One of the things we really like to see with the pitcher and catcher combinations is with allowing catchers to call signals, it really makes the pitcher adjust to throwing a different style of game every time a new catcher's behind the plate. So we're able to show coaches and we're able to see different varieties and different sequences. Ground ball to first from Keegan. Reed steps on the bag, and Josie Keegan's retired after one pitch. And there's 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third. And the finish, a thought on the pitchers and catchers that sometimes a coach will call pitches for a pitcher that only lets you see one dimension of their game. So when we involve different combinations of catchers and pitchers and allow the catchers to call pitches, we see a lot of different things. The ball's driven into the gap in right center field. Wilhelm's up with it. Throws a strike to second base, and that's able to hold Denise Stewart to a 2-out single. Doing a nice piece of hitting there. Able to drive that ball to the right center field gap. Wilhelm having a really good day in the outfield. Got that ball back in quickly. So with the pitchers, we feel like we see a lot more variety. We get to see the full assortment of what they have to offer, and it gives us a complete look at the pitcher. Garza the hitter. Stewart with the big lead at first base, but she heads back. Ball's fouled down the third base line. One and one the count to Garza. Stewart goes halfway and stops. The throw from DeShields back to Reed in time, and that'll end the inning. Kendra Ray able to do a nice job of holding the ball and making Stewart commit, and a nice one-throw rundown from the yellow team. After 3 complete, yellow still on top, 2-1. takes over in the circle for the white team here in the top of the fourth inning.
Got on my Subway sandwich.
Due up for the yellow team will be Liz DeShields, Pammy White, and Kendra Ray. DeShields reached on an error in the first inning. She came around to score on the Kendra Ray RBI single. First pitch on the way. Strike on the inside corner. Josie Keegan behind the plate again. Misses just a little high. Looked like Ariano took a little bit off of that pitch. Two one pitch. Three and one, the count to DeShields. She'll take the drop ball low and outside, right on the edge of the plate for strike two. Full count to DeShields to lead things off here at the top of the fourth. Payoff pitch on the way.
Heads up, heads up.
Payoff pitch on the way again. Swing and a miss. And DeShields is down on strikes to start things off here in the top of the fourth. Pammy White steps into the plate. Catcher out of Virginia. Pops the first pitch up. Keegan to the backstop. Off the glove. She secures it. And there's two outs. Keegan looking a little relieved after that one. You'll see a lot of catchers that will continue moving into the netting as they set up, and if she would have done that, that ball would have bounced right back into the netting. Kendra Ray, the hitter, swing and a miss. No balls and a strike to Ray. So far on both teams, both pitching staffs doing a really good job of attacking hitters, staying in the strike zone. One pitch, swing and a miss. And give the catchers a lot of credit for that because the catchers are calling the pitches. And the catchers are doing an outstanding job of knowing what to call for brand new pitchers. Obviously a very tough task. Swing and a miss. And the yellow team goes down in order here in the top of the fourth. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Yellow still on top, 2-1 from the Scout National Showcase. Carly Durant on the pitch for the yellow team in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kendra Ray will be behind the plate for Durant. Lillian Garza will lead things off for the white team. Garza doubled and scored a run in the 1st inning. Stole a base. Garza doubled in her 1st at bat. Show slap and swings and misses on the 1st offering from Carly Durant. That was a pitch that Durant had a lot of success with in game number 2, going to the drop. This is the curve off the plate wide. That runs the count even at a ball and a strike. Durant will throw the drop to both sides of the plate. Ball skips past Kendra Ray. Now it's a 3-1 count to Garza. 3-1 pitch on the way. Fly ball in the left field. That'll land past the Simikopoulos in front of Wilhelm. A throw to second base. That'll get away from Jordan Rogers briefly. Durant covers second base. And Garza's aboard with the leadoff single in the bottom of the 4th. Becca Chance will be the hitter. Struck out in her 1st at bat. Grounds that ball to third base. It's foul. Maddie Kendall, who started this game for the yellow team in the circle, will slide over to third base. Fly ball in the center field. De La Cruz back to Rogers, and that's just your standard 8 to 4 to 6 fielder's choice. Kate Christian will be the hitter. Pickoff attempt back to first base. Chance ahead of the Emily Reed tag. Fly ball. Simikopoulos with it is short, back to first. In time for the double play ball. Simikopoulos again shows off her versatility. And after 4 complete, Yellow still on top, 2-1 from the Scout National Showcase.
I haven't decided if it's way better than
Casey Waterman in the circle for the white team here in the top of the 5th inning. Laredo, Rogers, and De La Cruz due up. Maddie Kendall will hit if anyone should reach base.
Standing up uses a lot more energy than sitting down, so this is probably in the long run.
Laredo singled in her first at bat.
And we're not missing.
Laredo was part of the 2nd inning group for the yellow team that somehow ended with only 2 outs being recorded.
Yeah, he's not worried about second base anyway.
First pitch to Laredo. Ground ball to short. Paige Leslie with the throw in the dirt. Keegan can't pick it. And Laredo's aboard after the infield error. It'll be charged on a throwing error to the shortstop.
He's got straight on.
And that'll bring up Jordan Rogers with a runner at first base. Yellow team looking to extend the 2-1 lead.
Yeah.
Denise Stort behind the plate again for the white team.
Same thing goes for over there. Anything if you get to the second field, it's just be bonus or whatever I've got.
1-0 pitch. Runner advances to second base. And Laredo's been all over the place on the bases today. That'll be Laredo's 2nd stolen base. Waterman able to get the 2-0 pitch over for strike 1. Waterman able to get the ball up in the zone, called for strike 2. Umpire has been consistent on that pitch all day long. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fly ball to first base. Keegan takes 2 steps to her left in foul territory, and she's got it. And that'll be the first out here in the top of the 5th. De La Cruz will be the hitter. She hit into a fielder's choice her first at bat in the 2nd inning. Swing on them and a miss on the slap. Oh, 1 pitch. Ground ball back to Waterman. On to Lejean covering second base. Laredo will move up to third base. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Maddie Kendall will be the hitter. Kendall grounded out to Kate Christian at second base in the 2nd inning to score the yellow team's 2nd run. First pitch swinging, ground ball to second base again. Lejean throws a strike to Keegan. And that'll do it for the yellow team in the top of the 5th. White team down to its final 6 outs as they head to the bottom of the 5th, looking to tie things up with the yellow team. Jordan Rogers on the pitch for the yellow team here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ariano, Lejeong, and Tucker due up for the white team. Ariano lined out to the shortstop her first at bat. Lejeong struck out in her first at bat, and Tucker flew out to Kaylee Wilhelm, who made an outstanding play in center field back in the second inning. First pitch just misses. Low in the zone. Liz DeShields will be behind the plate for the yellow team. DeShields primarily playing shortstop for the yellow team today. It's a line drive in the left field. That'll get past De La Cruz to the wall. Cutoff throw taken by Semakopoulos. And Ariano's into second base, standing up for a leadoff double after a hard line drive that got to the wall in left field. And Ariano was putting together a very nice Dallas National showcase thus far. Lejeong, the hitter, struck out to lead things off in the second inning. DeShields anxious to try to have a runner advance on her behind the plate. It's a good shot on Morgan Laredo, who's made a couple of really nice plays moving back into the outfield. 2-0 pitch. Fly ball to right field. Kendra Ray catches it running in. Ariano will try to go to third base to throw in time. That's a double play ball as Kendra Ray throws a one-hop strike into third base. And normally that's not a play that Ariano will try to advance on, but she knows the scout rules. Anytime you have a chance to tag up, you do it so that we can see players make plays. And a really nice job from Kendra Ray there, showing off her versatility. Not only a catcher, but a heads-up play on coming up gunning in that situation. Good block by DeShields. DeShields equally as impressive behind the plate as she has at shortstop. 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss from Tucker. Ground ball to third. Armendariz has it. Able to get Tucker by a step at first base. And after a leadoff double from Ariano, the yellow team escapes with a 2-1 lead. We'll head to the 6th and final inning from the Scout National Showcase. Paige Leslie back on for her 3rd inning of work here in the top of the 6th for the white team.
Come on up here.
Top of the 6th.
Phil Ipe.
Top of the
Leslie pitched the first and second inning here for the white team in game number 3. The 2 runs that scored off of Leslie were both unearned runs. Armendariz to lead things off. She singled in her first at bat to lead off the 3rd inning. Armendariz faced Rebecca Chance, not Paige Leslie. So this will be their first look at each other. First pitch on the way to Denise Stort behind the plate. And misses high and outside for ball 1.
He doesn't take the feet well. Or things not going his way.
1-0 pitch.
He played football, but I think he tore up.
Luckily that ball did no damage to anyone on deck. Dugouts are completely fenced here at Northwood, so the bench is safe. Changeup, called strike on the outside corner, and it's a 1-2 strikes to Armendariz. Leslie trying to leave this thing within striking distance for the white team. Only down a run. Teams are about even on hits today. Ball's fouled out of play. Will safely land without breaking a windshield.
But
1-2 pitch on the way. Lejeune on the diving stop, picks it up. Not in time, but an outstanding play by Lejeune at shortstop.
Way to get dirty, way to get dirty. Hey, buddy, keep it in front,
And that's absolutely the right play from Lejeune right there to go for it on a dive. With the ground being so hard and the dirt being very powder-like, there's really no telling where that ball's going to spin off to if she lets it bounce at all. Emily Reed, the hitter. Reed takes low and inside for ball 1.
that looks really good. The white tops, and I love these white.
Reed, the 6-footer out of Flower Mound, Texas, at Marcus High School. Swing and a miss on the Leslie changeup. Pickoff back to first. Not in time. Nice throw by Stewart. Nice play by Waterman at first base. I believe if that throw takes her to the first base side, to her left. Fly ball to second base. Kate Christian on a dive. Back to first in time for a double play. Excellent play by Kate Christian at second base to make the diving stop and to have the wherewithal to make that shuffle pass on the first base in time. And that's what we've come to expect from Kate Christian at second base. Always seems to make a play at the right time. Carly Duran, the hitter, singled in her only at bat of game 3 in the 3rd inning. Line drive to second base. Kate Christian's got it. And she'll record all 3 outs of the inning. White team down to its final three outs as we head to the bottom of the 6th from the Scout National Showcase.
That's not true.
Maddie Kendall back on to work the bottom of the 6th for the yellow team. She worked the first 2 innings of game 3. She'll try to pick up the win and the save. Not really. But the yellow team still holding on to a 2-1 lead. Casey Waterman to lead it off. She flew out to second base in her first at bat. Paige Leslie and Josie Keegan due up behind Waterman. Denise Stewart will hit if anyone should reach base. And then it's back to the top of the lineup. Kendall gave up a run in the first inning. In her 2 innings of work so far, she kept the ball down very well. Was able to change speeds pretty well. 1-0 pitch to Waterman, misses high and outside.
Hey, here we go, 12.
2-0 pitch lifted down the first base line. Over the dugout, it's foul.
Here we go, 1-2, let's go. Here we go, Cam. Let's go, 12. Hey, here we go, 1-2, let's go. Hey, all you kids, 12.
Waterman up, 3 balls and a strike. To lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th, white team down to its final 3 outs.
Ready, babe, here we go.
This will be the final inning. Commissioner Bud Steelig rules apply here. We can finish in a tie,
I was telling Kenny over there.
and we have before.
I'm a parent. My kid might not be on a travel team.
6 games on schedule today.
Hey, here we go, 1-2, let's go.
This will be the final game of the morning session with the white, yellow, and blue team. 2-1 the count after the count
You do
resets,
enough
and
to
it'll
lead?
run the 3 balls and a strike.
Baseball, you got to play every day for a stretch. You don't have to do 2 months out of the year.
Right. Yeah, like play.
Power
play through
hitting
the
Waterman
summer.
with the count in her favor at 3 balls and a strike. 3-1 pitch on the way. In there for strike 2.
I'll play with this
Pammy
team
White
for
behind the
3
plate
months,
to handle the catching
whatever.
duties again.
Hey, here we go, 1-2. Gotta work up there, kid. Hey, let's finish it, babe.
Payoff pitch swung and missed. And Waterman's down on strikes. That'll be the 3rd strike out of the day for Maddie Kendall. Paige Leslie steps in,
Hey, one down.
grounded out to third base in her first at bat.
Can do one of these once or twice a month.
Ball's lifted into left field. It'll land in front of De La Cruz.
All the way.
De La Cruz back into second base with it. Leslie rounds first base, retreats back. She's aboard with the 1-out single here in the bottom of the 6th.
A lot of standing around and boring. So boring down there.
That'll bring up Josie Keegan. Keegan grounded out to first base against Taylor Simakopoulos back in the 3rd. First pitch swinging, drives that ball down the left field line. It hooks foul. That ball went a pretty long way too.
You got it. You got it. You're an outfielder. You had a read on it right away. You knew where it was going.
Paige Leslie, the runner at first base after a 1-out single. Pammy White picks that ball out of the dirt.
Hey, here we go, 1-2, let's go.
1-1 pitch
Heads up.
is lifted down the left field line, hooks into the trees, foul.
Hey, here we go, 1-2. Let's go, kid.
Line drive into left field. De La Cruz picks up on a hop, throws a strike to second base. And the white team definitely making things interesting here in the bottom of the 6th with consecutive one-out singles from Paige Leslie and Josie Keegan. That'll put the tying run at second base with 1 out for Denise Stewart. And Stewart lined to Taylor Simakopoulos' curveball into right field, her last at bat. So very capable hitter at the plate here. Changeup misses down. Nice block by Pammy White. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Maddie Kendall showing really good confidence in the changeup right now. And rightfully so. She's consistently been able to get these white team hitters to chase it in the dirt or just freeze them on it. Ball's lifted out to center field. Wilhelm's under it. Paige Leslie will hold up at second base, not wanting to run into a game-ending third out at third base. And Wilhelm's done a really nice job out in the outfield today. Has caught everything that's come her way. Wilhelm will walk away from Dallas with improved fielding numbers as she's been able to show us consistently in games that she makes plays. Garza the hitter. First pitch misses off the plate wide for ball 1. Garza's 2 for 2 at the double and the single. She's stolen the base and scored a run. She scored the only run for the white team so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pammy White again going to the opposite batter's box to knock that pitch down, and her concern right now is not letting that go-ahead run move up to second base and allowing the runner at second to move 60 feet away from tying this game up. Count runs to 3 balls and no strikes. Garza probably the hitter the white team would want up in this situation, being 2 for 2 already today. You can't do much better than batting 1,000 in a game. 3-0 pitch, swing and a miss.
Thank you very much.
Go.
3-1 pitch on the way. She'll walk her, and that'll reset the count back to 2 balls and a strike. After the completion of game number 3, our next 3 teams will come on for the games that will take place at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. That'll be our red, green, and teal teams. Swing and a miss, and that runs the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Red and teal have the field for game number 4. 2-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball back to Kendall. She's got it on the read in time, and that'll end the ball game.
Shake hands, shake hands.
Yellow team wins it 2-1. White team actually out hits our yellow team 6-5. And that'll wrap things up for game number 3 of the Scout National Showcase. Make sure you watch the other 5 games from this Scout National Showcase and the other events throughout the year. I'm Mark Mulvaney. Thanks for watching at scoutsoftball.com.
Hey, both teams over here.